Hey, yo, hey. Welcome to the live. I am going to pull up the chat on my cell phone because that is closer to me. And hopefully, I won't miss any questions. So, I am setting up for an event. Well, I'm not setting up. Let me rephrase that. I'm prepping for an event that I have on Saturday. So, you're going to work along with me. How about that? And while I'm working, I decided this was just a last minute idea that I can, since I'm sitting still, it's very seldom that you will find me sitting still. I am Karen Sawyer. For those that don't know, I am Karen Sawyer, a certified balloon artist located in Pennsylvania. And in addition to being a certified balloon artist, I am also a certified event planner. I do own a boutique style party venue inside of my local mall. So that is actually where I am right now, hence the backdrop. I did have a spa party over the weekend. So I have another one next weekend. But this weekend, I'm focusing on these balloons. So I have two organic garlands. This is outdoor decor. So it's an outdoor event for St. Patrick's Day. And so I have two organic garlands and I have two what I call pop art, pole pop art. So I'm doing all my inflation for that. And I will be bagging everything up so that everything stays fresh. Doesn't matter actually because it's going to be oxidized once it gets outside. However, nonetheless, I am going to bag everything so it doesn't become oxidized and for easy transport and everything will stay clean. So if you should have any questions for me with regard to balloon decor, if you have any questions about some tips or some tricks or about the business, anything that you may have, feel free to ask me. I will stay for a little while if I see that there are questions and there are people actually here. If not, then I'm going to just go ahead and end the live so that I can just then focus on these balloons so I can get home at a decent time. Okay. So actually, I had said I was going to go ahead and do this, and I was finished my first task early. I was like, okay, I'm gone. I was like, shoot. I said I was going to go live. So I went home and ate because I was starving. And then I came back just so that I can be here and honor my word. And I'm hoping you can hear me. So if you are here, let me see if there's any comments. Hey, Angela. I did not even see that. How come I can't see the chat over here? No, that's weird. I can see it in the studio here, but I cannot see over here on my phone. Now that's weird. Okay, if you're still here, Angie, put the number 1 so I can see because I'm trying to figure out why I didn't see your chat over here. Oh, I see. I have to click on that. Okay, I see you. All right, Angie. So how's things going? Oh, I'm still waiting to hear back. Did you hear anything about that job in Baltimore and Bowley's quarters? Let me know because I did put a temporary hold on that for you. So but if anyone calls me, I'll give you first right of refusal. I will call you to see what's the deal. Um so this decor piece that I'm making right now, this the organic garland. It's a small one. It's like a 9-foot garland, and it's just 3 colors. So it's going to be a lime green, orange, white. I might add a little gold. It depends. I might just for a little accent. But the main part of the I'm going to reach out to my friend. Okay, no problem. Um, the main part again is the orange, the green, and the white. I might add a little bit of gold for some accent. Um, and then I actually have some what do you call these? The Starburst. I have orange. So I did these earlier. So I have the orange. I have some smaller ones that are green. I did have some little white ones that all the way over there, But I have some gold that I'm, because I have a lot of these, because I am eco-friendly over here. So I believe in recycling. So I have some Starburst that I have to do some repairs and recycle. And I might not add the whole thing, just maybe some smaller accent pieces of this. Not sure yet, but I do have to do some recycling to be able to use these. Again, I believe in eco-friendly. So I do like to recycle when I can. And this is not something that the client paid for. This would be something I'm just adding extra. Okay. So I'm gonna make sure we're clear on that. So anything that I decide I want to just gift them or add some extra that they haven't paid for, I'll go back and use my recycling items. So yeah, so like, so this was hanging from a ceiling. I know that because I have still the monofilament, but as you see, it needs some repairs. But again, I'm just going to be using parts of this if I decide to. So I got to go through that, and I have more of those in storage. So that is something else that I will be working on. Um, but if for those that are watching or will be watching a replay, if I decide to keep this up as a replay, I work with a formula, so I know when I'm pricing exactly how many balloons that go into my piece. Now I can always, of course, add a little extra when I'm fine tuning, but I do have a template, so to speak. So I'm going ahead and getting my balloons out for the base. And then I will be later probably inflating the 5" for my fillers. You may not see that. Depends on how long we're going to be on here. What size are these? 12. Okay, so I'm working with a Deco Max right now. Um, 7. I'm counting out my balloons so that I could just go ahead and inflate and keep it moving. That's how I normally do it. So I don't have to think once it's out and laid out and just start inflating. What was I gonna say? Oh, I'm working with a different pump today because I left my other pump in my truck and my husband took the truck today, of course. However, given that I'm not doing classic, I'm doing organic. It doesn't have to be, it's not supposed to be precise sizing. If you're doing precise sizing for your organic pieces, that's probably unnecessary. Because first of all, it's organic. You don't want them all to be the same size. Um, so yeah, so I would say not to do that. So when I inflate these, I hope that it's not. Let me know if it's a disturbance, because so I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because yeah, it's gonna be a little loud. So I'm going ahead and started putting my duplets together, and then just I have a bag beside me, and I'm sticking them in the bag. So Angie, it looks like you're the only one here. I see 3 people, but I haven't said anything yet. So if you are watching, just simply say, hey, that's all you gotta say. And then put the city that you're watching from. That would be awesome. Just so I have an idea as to who's watching. And feel free to ask any questions. And again, when you're doing organic, make sure they're visually really obvious that they're different sizes. Okay. When they all look the same size, to me, it's like a classic and it just doesn't read organic. However, I do see some people are able to fix that problem, so to speak. I mean, it's not precise, but nothing's perfect. When they put their fillers. But yeah, they should not be the same size. I see there's 3 people watching, but y'all have a question. So what y'all gonna just sit and watch me? I know some people do like to just sit and watch people. It's therapeutic for some people to sit and just watch the process. But then it feels weird because I feel like I have to just keep talking and I'm talking to myself. So ask me something. I'm here twice because I'm eating and watching you on my TV, but have to comment from my phone. Well, that's interesting. Thanks for letting me know you're here twice. All right, so let me see what I got here. So I have 4, 6, 8. Okay. So, and I lost a balloon over there. So, just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Nope. So actually, then there's 2 people. So there's someone else here watching. Don't be shy. Please say hi. I'm gonna replace that balloon because I'm not getting up right now. Can you hear the mall music? Because I don't know if I'll get shut down because you can hear that music. And always round your balloons. Okay. And I'm really talking to those people that are like newbies and they're really trying to learn. I'm not talking to the seasoned people. I know you already know this. So don't be offended. Oh, okay. It's faint. What's faint? Me or the pump? What's faint? Or the music in the mall? Oh, you can hear the mall music, but it's faint. Okay, well, I don't know what's gonna happen. If I decide to go ahead and put this back up, leave it up as a replay, I guess I'll find out because they'll let me know if I get a strike. That's the only thing I was thinking about putting in my ear, what's called AirPods, but I don't even know if those are charged. And I'm wondering if it would make a difference though, but I don't know. I don't have time to mess with that right now. All right. All right. Oh, how'd that drop that? All right. So I have my 2 whites and I can move on. So then these are not going to be tied together because I'm putting other colors in between. And so these are going to be the clusters. So I got the one white, 2 white, and then I can move on. So I'm going to do orange and green. And like I said, I might add some gold. Not sure yet. And then of course I have to do all my fillers. So that's it for the white, for the one garden. So actually I might as well go ahead and do the other one because I have 2 of these to do. So I might as well just do the other one. And it's such a nice day. I'd rather be outside, but you know, I gotta work. Somebody gotta inflate these balloons. And you notice I'm sitting down, right? You don't always have to be on your feet. One day it occurred to me, I was like, girl, sit down. My feet was killing me. I said, then sit down. You can inflate balloons and sit. feet and your back. What size balloons are you using? So with the Decomax, I have a 12-inch, and then I have 18-inch. But then I do also have some Qualitex that I'll be using, and I have 11-inch and 16-inch. And then obviously I have my 5-inch balloons. If it was the deluxe organic, then I would be adding 24-inch or 36-inch to it, but that's not what the client's budget would allow. So the largest balloon is the 18-inch or 16-inch. So I can't count. Yeah. See the big difference in the size? I don't know if that reads well on that camera, but they are different sizes. And then I'm just pulling them straight in the middle. Everything is pulled through center so that it's sturdy. That's not sturdy. That it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's sound. Structurally sound. That's what I'm trying to say. Everything, all the knots. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can show all the knots. Let's see if I can show you that. Let me see how I can open this so you can see. All my knots are in the middle. Can you see that? All the knots are all in the same area. Makes it structurally sound. Okay, so I think that's 8. 1, 2. Yep. All right. All right. You're welcome. Now on my now what I do like about using my automatic sizer, so I don't have to think, I set the timers to where I know the balloon will not burst, and I'll inflate it to its capacity, and then I'll underinflate so that I can have them at different sizes. And when you're underinflating, then the probability of that balloon bursting is lessened. But I don't have that machine, so and once the balloon becomes oval for what I'm the design I'm creating, obviously I know that that's blown way past what I need. So if that makes sense. Change that where it says what size. All right. So if someone else says, what was she answering? They'll see what I was answering to. All right. So all the white's done for the 2 garlands, and I'm gonna move on. I still have to do all the inflation. I'll probably do those tomorrow for my pop art, my pole pop art. And basically what that is quick. They're links. So they're gonna be links. I think they're, what size are those links? Links, 11-inch links with 5-inch rounds, and so it's going to be wrapped around the pole. So it's just something to add color. Again, when someone has a tight budget, but they still want to have some decor. I think that's a great option. So perfect. And then I can easily pull my next garland into this because I can easily get my hand. See where all those knots are? see if I can do that. Right there, I can easily grasp that and tie that next color in right there. And I'll just tie it there. I'll pull this nozzle and tie the next one in. However, I'm also probably going to reinforce it with a flattened 260 because it's going outside. And I don't know what the wind's going to be like. And we don't want one of these clusters to come apart and the balloons be flying down the street in the middle of the parade. That would not be so cool. That's all I need to see on the news. There's coverage, and you see this daggone balloon going down the street in the parade. Man, oh man. So yeah. So that's all the white. That's done. And I'm just gonna keep it moving, y'all. Keep it moving. And of course, always take your extra balloons with you. You don't need both. Well, yes, I do. These are two different sizes, so just take them with you in case on site when you get there something has deflated or something has burst while you were going ahead and rigging it. So always take your extra balloons with you. One bag of each. You don't need every balloon that you have. So I'm gonna move on to my orange. And so in this case, I'm using my Qualitex. So I have 11-inch and 16-inch. So, why am I over here shaking my head like you can see me? Oh, that's funny. I don't know. I don't know what you were shaking your head to. What was you shaking your head about taking the extra balloons or about seeing the balloons going down the parade on TV? I can just see it. I can see me saying, oh my God, look, they're covering the parade. And I look and I see these balloons looking like tumbleweed going down the parade. Oh my gosh, that would be over. So yes, I am going to reinforce, even though I'm tying it at the neck, just so that it's structurally sound. I'm going to just reinforce it simply because it's going outside. And it's going on a pole. Now, if it was indoors and I was putting it like around this backdrop, it's secure and it's inside, and it's already tied on to something, so I wouldn't have to do that. But because it's going outside, I know better. I know better. Yeah, and I hope it's not windy, but whatever if it is, it is. I know how to I know what I'm doing, y'all. I'm a professional. I got this. Yeah, I got this. Oh, seeing the knots in the center. I see. I got you. Good. Okay, yeah. So that if you keep everything right in the center, everything is going to be structurally sound. All right. So all right. That's that. So all right, cool. All right. Well, shoot, Angie, it seems like you don't only want. Well, it says it's 4 people. Well, 2 of them's you, so there's 2 people, but they haven't asked the question. They haven't said hello. They ain't said nothing. Now, I can feel that this balloon is super tight. You would never want to do that. Definitely want it to be underinflated. So that it's what's the word? Can't think of the word that I'm looking for. So that the probability of this balloon bursting is decreased. I remember one time, see how they're totally different sizes. That's perfect. Mark and I had went to Poconos. Maybe it was an anniversary or something. I don't remember what it was for. But anyway, for those that don't know, Poconos is for lovers. And so they have the activities and things are geared towards, couples or whatever. And so there was a game where you and your partner um had to inflate your balloons, right? And I forgot how many they gave you or whatever. But then you had to pop them, right? So whoever was out of the balloons first wins. Well, of course, I'm not going to do that game because I feel like that's cheating. I'm a balloonist, right? He ain't gonna say you. So I turned around, thought he was talking to somebody behind me. He said, "No, what you turning around for? Talking to you." I was like, "Oh my god!" So we joined the little game, but of course we won because the reason I'm telling you is because I just talked about underinflating. So those people think the win they underinflate their balloons to try to pop them. No, you're never gonna pop that balloon. You're gonna be doing this forever because it's got so much. What's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word. Let's say spongy. That's not the word I'm looking for. So you want to make that balloon as tight as possible. So when you go boom, that thing's like pop. So yeah, we won that game. We won that game. I could not believe that man called me. I was like, I feel like I'm cheating. That is so funny. So yeah, even if you underinflate a balloon and you go to pop step, you go to take your foot and stomp on it, you might fall because that thing is so bouncy. Yeah, I know because I've done that before. I almost fell down because I saw my son do it, and his big self with his big feet. He's 6. How tall is Kobe? 6'3", I think, and his big feet, and he's like pow. So I tried it one day, almost fell down. So yeah, so it can expand so that though it's so thin, that wall is thin and it's going to burst easily. So always try to underinflate um on your pieces. And especially y'all, if it's going outside, oh my gosh, I do not like outside decor because it messes with my nerves, right? Because we can't control the weather. The wind is an issue, sleet, hail, rain. But y'all, how about the temperature? Whew. So yeah, outdoor decor costs more because you should be working with a larger balloon. Let me tell you why. You need to work with a larger balloon so that you can inflate it larger than what you need, obviously, and underinflate to the size that you want. But you're underinflating it, number one, because when that heat hits it, that balloon is going to expand, and you want to have room for it to expand without it bursting the balloon. Okay. Now, nothing's 100% guaranteed, obviously, but you want to try to do whatever is within your capability to try to lessen the chance, reduce the chance of those balloons popping. And if you're still on site and that balloon bursts, you have to fix it. Okay. So, and especially the darker the balloon, the more heat it attracts and holds. So those balloons are going to really pop. So if you're doing outside and someone asks you to use a dark navy or a black, try to talk them out of that because there is going to be a problem. And then it's a chain reaction. Those balloons, number one, is hot. They're not fused together. So if this one bursts, guess what's going to happen? This going to burst. It's a chain reaction. So try to use lighter colors outside, get a larger balloon so that you can. And another tip. So when you inflate it, right? So when you inflate it, right, for outside, and that's another reason why outdoor decor costs more because it takes so much more time. You're going to deflate it, right? Because now you have stretched the balloon and then inflate it again. Okay. And so again, I'm talking about for outdoor decor, not inside. And that helps out a lot. See that? That helps out a whole lot. And then when you underinflate, yeah, that's perfect. And then you're going to leave room for it to expand, hopefully without it bursting. But again, you cannot guarantee outside decor. Okay. All right, what did I pop? I think I thought that was a 16-inch, but I think it might not have been, but I don't know. Let me count because I done lost my count. Did that make sense? Let me see what's over here. Okay. Five. What? Six. All right. And there we go. All right. All right, Angie. I don't see anybody having other questions. I'm gonna stay for a little bit more, but if no one has questions, I can get this done. And I'll be back tomorrow to do the links, the 5 inches, and then I'm going to do some recycling if I decide to do those gold pieces. And that's tomorrow's what, Thursday? Okay, shoot, I'm really ahead because then I have Friday I can work with too, so I can split that into 2 days, and then be ready for Saturday. I already checked the weather. There's no rain, thank goodness, because I was like, oh gosh, if it's raining, that's a problem. So this is for one. Then I have to do another one for the other one. All right, so this is just for one. So I need 4 of those. So I need okay. So does anybody that's watching, if you want to comment, do you have any balloons to install for St. Patrick's Day? There is some background music I could play, but I don't know what's gonna happen if I play it. Let me see if I can play that, or if it's too late. Let me see something. Because all the sound, I feel like I hate silence. I feel like I should be saying something. Let me let me see something. Tell me if this is nerve wracking or is it helpful. And I don't know what's gonna happen with regard to YouTube if they are going to have a problem with this, but we're grateful. You hear that? That way. There we go. But I don't know if you can you hear me when I'm talking over that music? Let me know. All right. Okay, cool. Thank you. Any more questions, Angie? The only one talking. This machine I'm using, I have a very seldom use this machine. I purchased this from someone years ago. They were going out of business. It's great for what I'm using it for right now because I'm not sizing. But if I had to size with this machine, I have a sizer. I'm looking around to see if I have it out. I used it when I did those carrots. I used my sizer, but it's not out. I'm gonna put it away. But yeah, It's a nice machine. This is called the Zoom. The Zoom. What did you call your column that uses the links for? What did you call it? It's not a column. It's going to wrap it around. I call it pole pop art. Let me see if I have a picture. Hold on. There's a picture. So this is, keep my recipes and folders, y'all, because yeah, I'm at that age where I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember nothing. So I have to put notes on everything so I can remember when I go back. Because you might not have done something for a whole dang on 6 months and be like, oh my God, what was that? Some of the stuff I can remember. But some stuff, like, and then I'm wasting time if I'm sitting there trying to figure outside. Is it better for me to, you know, it's like when you go to bake something, you go pull out recipes, right? So it's just those. Oops, right there. Ah, right here. See, one up that pole. It's weird doing this on camera. Let's do it this way. So that, I hope you can see that. So it's going up the pole. So, a lot of 5-inch balloons. Very colorful, very easy to execute. So yeah, I'll do those tomorrow. But yeah, that's what I call it, pole color. That's the name I call it. So that's just my own personal. You just call it pole wrap. Or whatever you want to. And as far as my bags are concerned, I use mattress bags. I have different sizes. I have king size, queen size. Sometimes you might need a twin. Sometimes you don't need all that bag. Also, I love bun rack bags. Also, sometimes you use recycling bags. You can just get them, like they're really used for recycling, but I love clear bags so I can see them. And then, of course, I but yeah, that's right now I'm using a mattress bag. I know some people love that green bag that they get from Blvd. I don't have any of those. I've never used those. I can't speak on that because I never used it. And of course, do not throw your bags away, y'all. These bags are not cheap at all. Okay. I remember one time I had my sons take the U-Haul truck back, and they did not check the back of the truck. And so when they came home, like, where's my bags? They didn't get the bags. I made them go all the way back to U-Haul. Yes, I did. And get my bag on bags. I surely did. So yeah, these are not cheap. And again, I told you we believe in recycling over here. Okay. So those bags are a big expense. Okay, big expense. They are not cheap. And then when I go to put this on the pole, probably gonna do both. I'm not sure yet. I have to talk to my husband. He is my freaking guy. I'm gonna definitely use a flat and 260, but I think I'm gonna use silver or gray because that's the color of the pole. However, I might just simply use monofilament. I don't know if we're gonna use string. I haven't figured that out. I'm gonna let him figure that part out. But I'm gonna have everything available so that when we get there, we have options. Another thing, ensure you have yourself an emergency kit or a balloon tool kit for when you're out. But you never know what you're gonna come across. I remember one time we went to go install a arch at a Hertz rental car, and their ceilings were unusually short. It was at an airport. Thankfully, we had the pole cutter with us, and we were able to cut that pole down because it was very, very short ceilings. So make sure you have that kit with you. You just never know what you're going to need. Also, make sure in that kit you have yourself some band-aids. Because one time I was on a job, I did not have any band-aids because I never thought about having band-aids. And I cut myself really bad. Really bad. I don't think I've ever cut myself that bad ever. It was with them really tiny, sharp scissors. And all the oranges down. So, the client had white linen. I don't know how I did not get blood on that linen. It was for a first birthday party. I still remember this was a football theme for a little boy. And I had to ask to use the powder room because I couldn't stop the bleeding. So I had to go in there and run my hand under water. And then I wrapped, I think I asked them for a band-aid, I believe. And I had to wrap it tight, y'all. It would not stop bleeding. It was bad. So be sure you add that to your kit. Yeah, because you just don't never know. You don't know what's going to happen. So yeah. So now moving on to the lime green. And then when I'm done that, I think I'm going to call it a night. Because like I said, I'm a day ahead. So tomorrow I'll come do all my 5 inches, do my repairs on that gold, and then feel up to it. I will do the link and I'll do all those on Friday. So I like to break my stuff up so that I'm not just sitting here. Sometimes it just depends on my week. Sometimes I don't have a choice. I be so crazy busy. I have to just get it done in a day. But this week, it's not crazy. So I have time to do it in sections. And I didn't get in here until, well, this is my second time here today. I was here earlier and inflated the foils, and then I went home and I ate, and then I came back because I said I was going live, so I wanted to keep my word. Because I really was like, I don't feel like going back over there. I was like, oh Lord, this is gonna be the day people say, you said you was going live and we didn't see you. I said, girl, go on over there, get this part done. And then I go home. Yeah, and then I think I have to check the email one more time today, and then that will be it for today. So what y'all got going on? Gotta go for another webinar. Okay, cool. Thanks. It was good seeing you. I'm gonna show it. I might go live when I'm installing in the field. I don't know, but I'll definitely show pictures. Thanks for supporting and showing up, Angie. Appreciate you. Have a good one. All right. So, all right. Now I'm going on to the green. I'm using lime green Qualitex 11 inch and lime green Qualitex 15. So that is 40s. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask. As soon as I'm done with this one, I'm going to end this live stream. I don't know if I'm going to keep it up. I don't know what's going to happen anyway. If I do, I might do it just to see what happens with that music, because I have no idea. I've never played this music inside this studio before. So I'm curious as to what's going to happen. So I might, if nothing else, keep it up 24 hours. And then I might take it down. I don't know. We'll see. Ain't that? Let me see what I got to do. 1, 2. I think I just put it in my own column. Oh, girl, you can't count. Hello. Okay, they won't speak. They all in my schedule. Everybody wants to be in there. All right, now what I did? Oh, where did it go? Oh, over there. Okay, like that. One down, 3 more to go. I'm definitely gonna add probably gold for this. I don't know. I might add. I don't know. Let's see. That 2 more to go. Oh, all right, so it's almost been an hour, so might be at right an hour. Oh, God. Right? Because I have all those knots right in the middle. So that is structurally sound. Yeah, structurally sound. Yeah, they're not going nowhere. Oh, this bag is full. Right. Now let me finish with this last question. Right, y'all. I have all my base done for the two 9-foot organic garlands. I will tomorrow come and do all my fillers, and that'll be done. And then the next day I'll do all the inflation for the whole pop art. And then I'll be sure to come back with a picture of the finished result. I may go live when we're doing the installation. This depends on number one, if it's windy. Number two, if I remember that part. And thank you so much for watching. Be sure, if you are not subscribed to my channel, to subscribe, hit that like button. And thank you so much for joining. All right. As always, remember there's 86,400 seconds. And every day, make every second count. Bye, y'all.